Thank you for joining me today on our Reader's Workshop. And actually, what I want to start with today is I want to start with my writing. Can I share my writing with you? Yeah? Okay. So I have my writing here, and this is the book that I've been working on so hard. I have 3 pages. Do you want me to read you the story? Okay. So here I am on a windy day. I sat down on the swing sets. And it was a little tight on me, but I kept pushing and pushing with my toe on the floor. And the swing moved a little bit, but it was hard. And then I moved my feet in and out, and my swing started to move a little bit more. And then my mom, she came over and she told me, "Do you need some help?" And I said, "No, thank you. I'm okay. I think I got it." Yeah. After a long time, I went high in the sky. I looked at all the clouds and I felt like I was as high as the trees. My mom, she was smiling at me. And I was happy. You see my smile? Yeah. So this is a story that I wrote in Writer's Workshop. And the reason I wanted to read it to you is because it reminded me so much of our old favorites that we've been reading together. Because I can look at the pictures and I can remember what was happening and I can tell you what each character was saying. But there's one thing that my story has that your old favorites do not have. And that's using connecting words to make the pages come together when I read it. So, I want you to listen and watch for these words. On a windy day, I went out to the playground and I sat on a swing. It was a little tight. And I tried to swing myself and I used my toe to push myself. It was very hard. Then I kept using my legs to go in and out, and the swing flew back a little bit more. And then my mom came and asked me, "Do you need help?" And I said, "No, thank you." And finally, I was going back and forth so high. I felt like I was flying up by the trees. I was looking at the clouds and I was happy. And my mom was watching me too and she was happy. You see her smiles? The end. Did you hear those words that I used right before I changed the page? Then, finally, and then I used the end. Friends, these are connecting words, and these words help us when we are reading a story to connect the pages. This way, when we are reading it, it makes more sense what comes next and what follows. It's kind of like a stapler that connects pages together. So these connecting words help us connect the pages together when we are reading. Today, I want to teach you that when you read your old favorites, you can actually use some connecting words to make your reading aloud sound a lot more grown up. Just like when they read these books. I have a chart that I would like to show you that has these connecting words so you can see the words that I'm talking about. And it's called Story Language Words. We've divided them by beginning, middle, and end. So in the beginning of a reading of a book, you can use the word every day, one sunny day, or one windy day, just like I did with my story. So today, I want to show you how to use connecting words when you're reading an old favorite, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. We are going to read a page, and then we're going to think, which of these words can we use? So at the beginning, we can use these. In the middle, we can say next, then, or suddenly. And at the end, We can say at last, later, or finally. Another famous one you can say is the end. You ready? Okay. Once upon a time. Oh, that's a good one to start with too. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats. They lived in a valley, and the name of all 3 billy goats was Gruff. Let's think, friends. Can you help me think? Yeah, we can use then. Then there was very little grass in the valley, and the billy goats were hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a fine meadow full of grass and daisies, where they could eat and eat and eat and get fat. What connecting word can we use? Yeah, let's use next. Next. But on the way up there was a bridge over a rushing river. And under the bridge lived a troll who was as mean as he was ugly. Friends, did you notice how you helped me think about a connecting word? Yeah. So we read the page and then we thought, which connecting word would be good for us to use? And then we said it out loud, and then we turned the page. And then we continued reading. Once we read all the words that we saw on the page, we thought again, what connecting word can help us? And then we said it out loud. So remember, we are storybook readers. That's right. And because we are storybook readers, we look at the pictures and remember what happens. And then we read it. We also make sure that we make the words and the pictures match. So what the picture is showing us, we need to remember that that's what's happening. Those words are saying that. We also learned that we talk just like the characters so that we can bring them to life and they could be right here with us in our Reader's Workshop. Yesterday, we also learned about how we read more and more exact words. More and more of the words that are actually on the page. We also learned today that we use story language words to connect the pages together just like a staple connects the pages in a book. Friends, we use words to join the pages together. Then, after, later, and. Those are other examples of connecting words. You have this, and it's also here in Schoology, but you can also use other words. So remember, we use words to join the pages together, just like glue holds 2 things together. Friends, you're really getting it. I'm so proud of you. I cannot believe that we've come this far. And friends, I want you to know that stories make more sense when you use those connecting words to glue the pages. I can't wait to hear the connecting words that you're using when you read your old favorites. Happy reading, friends!